Listen to that. That's the sound of success. Whenever you hear the ball hit the back of the pocket, roll down the track, and go thump thump into the ball storage container, you know you've done your job and you've done it well. You've made another ball, and that's a very, very positive thing. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how you can use your senses to improve your performance. And the sense of sound is one of the senses that you can use. And in the past, I've often thought that it's a very positive thing, hearing that sound and knowing that the ball has been pocketed by hitting the back of the pocket. Many times I would be in matches and I would create a mental image of the ball splitting the pocket, and I would hear that sound in my imagination. I would hear that sound every time that I would shoot a shot. In fact, I would hear it right before that I would shoot that shot. I was trying to replicate that over and over and over again, and that's a very positive thing. Another sense that I want to talk to you about today is the sense of feel. The sense of feel is just as important, perhaps even more important than the sense of sound. Now, the sense of feel that I'm talking about is, say the cue ball's up here and I'm getting ready to shoot this 5 ball right here. When I go down to shoot and I slide my hand into place, I feel the cloth. And I intentionally do that. Before every single shot, I say to myself, Anthony, how does the cloth feel? And the reason that I do that is because negativity always comes from the fear of the future or negative memories from the past. We think about times where that we lost a match 6 weeks ago with a similar shot, or we think about what our friends are going to say if we dog the 9 ball. That's the fear of the future. So anytime something negative comes along, it's always from the past to the future. So we've got to learn to play in the present moment. And there's several ways you can do that. You've got to engross yourself in your pre-shot routine. I know we spent some time talking about that in this class. But another thing that you've got to do is you've got to use your senses. You've got to use that mental imagery to see the shot be delivered into the heart of the pocket. And you've got to imagine that sound before every shot. And as you slide your bridge hand into place, before every shot, ask yourself how that cloth feels. And it's going to feel the same that it's felt for the past 20 years. It's going to be rough and it's going to feel like cloth. But it serves as a distraction. It serves as a distraction away from fear of the future or negative thoughts from the past. And it puts you in the present moment right as you go to deliver that shot. And that's a very, very important thing. So all these elements are really going to benefit your pool game. You need to work on these because they're so critical. These top level players are doing this. They stay in the present moment before every single shot. And you can too, but you've got to use the strategies that we're discussing. You've got to focus on your senses. You've got to use a solid pre-shot routine over and over and over again. And if you deliver the same mechanics, if you have the same thought processes in the same order, you'll become like a robot and you'll get the same results over and over and over again. And ultimately what we're looking for is you pocketing 1 ball after another, running rack after rack after rack. And this strategy is one of the tools to get you there. Practice this, and I think it will improve your pool game in a very significant way. Good luck.